All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. Myself and brother just got finished doing some cleanup work. Myself and brother Brett, we're over here taking this wheelbarrow along with the dirt, and we're filling in the gaps up here that's between the building and the land. And I wanted to go ahead and come in and give y'all an end update, okay? An end update. As you can see, we already got the building, the foundation, everything done. As a matter of fact, I told the brother, and pretty proud of him, because we did the dirt work, we did the rebar, we of course laid the block, we did the concrete, laid the block, put the truss wire in, foundation and everything, and we got it pretty much done pretty good over at this undisclosed location. So now it's ready for us to get ready to start framing. This is a pretty nice size little building right here, and it's proof positive that if you get your mind together, you get it right, you can actually do this. Some of the other brethren, they're getting ready to head off the land and do another job walking down this way. Brother Brett, we decided to go ahead and to face this tower block building right here. We decided to go ahead and face this thing out. Most people call it stucco and stuff because it's just a real good old time water barrier. Not only that, it's a real good finish, to the bottom part of the building. Now, some people are asking, why is the building this height on one end and this height on the other? That's because the fall of the grade is great in this area right here. But it is still, the building itself is level all the way around. Is that right, Brother Brett?
Yes, sir.
It's level all the way around. So, Brother James, he's an old man, and he's going to be doing the plumbing work. And he tried to talk me into going up 5 block, but I wouldn't do it. So 4 is enough. We call it the little mini Noah's Ark. But anyway, we got this thing up 4 block on this end, and some places down there stepped up to 7, but it's really not that high when you really look at it, because you put 7 blocks on a regular grade to be on up here. But the deal is that Brother James needs crawl space when you're putting the plumbing in. When you get older and stuff, you don't want to be crawling up under a building that's got like 16 to 24 inches of room to be moving around in, especially if you have plumbing that you want to finish. So all this should be making making good sense. All right, Brother Britt, I want to let you over here. I'm gonna take this camera for a second.
All right.
And people remember me from South Carolina down here. Give us your experience.
Yes, sir.
Thus far on watching a building coming up from nothing up to the point where we're at now.
I was a learning process. Doing the step footing is entirely different than a regular footing. When I was in South Carolina, that was my first time doing any type of foundational work. Now with this, if you do it correctly, it saves step footing, it saves block, it saves time, it saves money. Money is time. So when you do it correctly, it works out efficiently. But this is the most block I've ever laid. We've done little projects here and here, but doing this, it really shows you how much your body gets worked when you do block. When your body starts talking to you, you start thinking, maybe I don't have to lay it this close to the line, maybe it can sink in a little bit lower. So it's kind of a work where it really shows you who you truly are. Sitting down drinking coffee, that's not who you are. When you're under pressure, when you got fire on your ass, that's when the real you comes out. So when you do this kind of work, it really shows you what kind of character, what kind of man you really are. So it's been a learning process.
Because most people wouldn't even dare pick up some of those blocks and relay them after about dealing with this for about 8 hours in a day, huh?
No, sir.
That body does talk though, don't it?
It does too. It starts screaming them legs, that lower back. But, if you do this work kind of every day consistently, your body would grow and adapt to it.
But it does let you know that you can do it though.
You can do it.
But you just have to really put your mind to it, right?
So if your mind is willing, I think the greatest limiting factor for any man is your own mind. You stop your own self from being able to accomplish whatever you put your mind to. When you're a man, you go to do something, just do it with all your heart, and you'll be able to do anything in life. I look back when I want to be 40, 50 years old, I want to be a man of substance, a man that, you look at Brother Brett, is what I want to be. And you as well, maybe, is, man, look at that brother over there, man, he's a man of substance. I can go to him, and man, look at all he adds to the ministry. And I hope that, you out there, any type of man that comes to the ministry can be a man of substance, a man of virtue, that you can add something.
Well, I can tell you one thing, you see the value in us actually learning how to do all this work ourselves. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
because the building materials are already enough as is.
Building materials, it's a lot of money right there. I don't think people really realize how much money goes into building. It's a lot.
Can you imagine if we paid somebody to do all the work that we've done so
They
far?
pay somebody, then you talk about twice the amount of money, 2 or 3 times.
And of course, my philosophy is I would rather go ahead and learn how to do it myself, and then that way I can put more money in the building material.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you get twice the product out, and you build 2 buildings for the price of 1.
That's right. So, hey, were you impressed about the speed, the speed, and the attention to detail? How we were still able to get this building up?
Oh yeah, it was exciting to see. You know, all the brethren, me, you, brother Scott, Elias, James. Man, we bust ass. We did pretty good. I was amazed at how fast we did the dirt work. Brother Scott came to me yesterday. He's like, "Hey, brother, did you check this out? We did the dirt work because you got to square the building before you dig into it.
Mm-hmm.
After dig, you got to square again. You got to square multiple times." He said, "We did the dirt work, we did the concrete, we laid the block, we did the pillars, everything in less than 1 week, which is 4 to 5 brothers every day doing that, which is pretty amazing to me. I mean, it goes to show that when you have a mind to work and a mind with one accord, you can get many things accomplished."
That is so true because, let me see, we finished this thing, what the world will call Wednesday, right?
Yes, sir.
Wednesday, yep. And so we got this thing, and of course we don't work on Shabbat.
True.
So that's 5 days of diligent work.
Yes, sir.
What was the average work hour? What is the average work day as far as hours go?
Man, we start out here about 6 o'clock, and when everything's finished, cleaned up, probably about 5, maybe later. And then we got other chores, you know, brother have on to do.
When we go back to the land, we got to go back and get the stuff done on the land.
When we get back to the land, you got to cut grass. Get back to the land, we got garbage to run, we got other errands to do, so
the job still goes.
It still goes.
Still
I mean, we're
goes.
talking about thin nights, getting up early and staying up late.
And hitting it, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, my brother. All right, to all you people out there, I hope you learned something. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to show y'all real quick. These are support pillars. This is where the actual girder, the girder, is actually going to be laid on. Right there, these are support pillars. Going all the way down the building, these are support pillars. All right, that's where the girdle is going to rest at. And we may even give a little short video on that. We hope y'all enjoyed just this first part right here. And we're going to be doing the framing. We'll let you in maybe on some of the framing, maybe not. I probably won't have any time to let you in on the framing because we have a lot to do. There's a lot of attention to detail, a whole lot more thinking and everything else. And I'm sorry, but I'll make videos about other things. I really just don't have too much time to do this. I know that y'all appreciate it, and I try my best to make time to make them for you. But anyway, hope y'all have a wonderful day. The King coming.